Introduction to coral reefs. Coral reefs are one of the most vibrant and diverse ecosystems on Earth, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea. They provide habitat for countless marine species and offer critical ecological services. The formation of these magnificent structures is largely due to the activities of coral polyps, tiny marine animals that play a central role in building and maintaining coral reefs. Coral polyps, the building blocks. Coral polyps are small, cylindrical creatures with a central mouth surrounded by tentacles. These polyps live in colonies, where thousands of individuals work together to form the larger coral structure. Each polyp secretes a calcium carbonate skeleton, which forms the hard, external skeleton of the coral. Over time, the accumulation of these skeletons contributes to the growth of coral reefs. Calcium carbonate secretion. One of the primary functions of coral polyps is the secretion of calcium carbonate, a process that is crucial for reef formation. The polyps extract calcium ions from seawater and combine them with carbonate ions to form calcium carbonate, This substance, commonly known as coral limestone, is deposited as a hard, protective skeleton beneath the soft tissue of the polyp. As new polyps continue to secrete calcium carbonate, the reef structure grows and becomes more extensive. Symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae. Coral polyps have a mutualistic relationship with tiny, photosynthetic algae called zooxanthellae, which live within their tissues. These algae perform photosynthesis, converting sunlight into energy that is shared with the coral polyps. In return, the polyps provide the zooxanthellae with nutrients and a protected environment. This symbiosis is essential for the health and growth of the coral polyps and, by extension, for the development of the reef. Reef growth and structure. As coral polyps secrete calcium carbonate, they build upon the skeletons of their predecessors, resulting in the formation of complex reef structures. These structures include a variety of formations such as branching corals, massive coral heads, and plate corals. The diversity in coral forms contributes to the complex three-dimensional habitat of the reef, providing shelter and food sources for numerous marine species. Reproduction and reef expansion. Coral polyps reproduce both sexually and asexually. Sexual reproduction occurs when polyps release eggs and sperm into the water, which then fertilize and develop into new coral larvae. These larvae settle on suitable substrates and grow into new polyps, contributing to reef expansion. Asexual reproduction occurs through budding, where new polyps form from existing ones, allowing for rapid colony growth and reef development. Environmental factors affecting coral polyps. The health and growth of coral polyps are influenced by various environmental factors. Optimal conditions for coral reefs include warm, clear waters with stable salinity and low pollution levels. Changes in temperature, water quality, and light can stress coral polyps and lead to coral bleaching, where the polyps expel their zooxanthellae and lose their color and energy source. Prolonged stress can weaken or kill coral colonies, impacting the entire reef ecosystem. Coral reefs and biodiversity. Coral reefs are among the most biologically diverse ecosystems on the planet. They provide essential services such as coastal protection, supporting fisheries, and contributing to carbon cycling. The complex structure created by coral polyps supports a wide range of marine life, from small invertebrates to large fish species. This biodiversity is a direct result of the habitat complexity generated by the polyps' calcium carbonate skeletons. Conservation and protection. Protecting coral reefs is crucial for maintaining their ecological functions and the biodiversity they support. Conservation efforts focus on mitigating threats such as climate change, overfishing, and pollution. Protecting coral reefs involves preserving marine habitats, reducing carbon emissions, and promoting sustainable fishing practices. These efforts help ensure the survival of coral polyps and the continued health of reef ecosystems. Conclusion. Coral polyps are integral to the formation and maintenance of coral reefs. Through the secretion of calcium carbonate and their symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae, these tiny animals build and sustain the complex structures that make up coral reefs. Understanding the role of coral polyps highlights the importance of preserving these ecosystems and addressing environmental challenges to protect the biodiversity and ecological services provided by coral reefs.